Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to IELTS Corner. I hope you all are doing well and preparing well for your IELTS. Today I'm going to give you little updates regarding IELTS in 2023. Like what kind of a syllabus we are going to have, and what are the timings, which grammar you need to practice in order to take IELTS exam. So without wasting your time, let's begin with this video. Firstly, let's talk about the grammar, because the grammar is the main portion you need to work on before understanding the IELTS modules, patterns and examination, like what kind of a test we have, what kind of format we have. You need to start practicing your grammar, and grammar should be perfect. For example, for listening and reading, the prepositions, articles, subject verb agreement and proper nouns really matters. These things should be perfect. I am repeating again: prepositions, articles, subject verb agreement, proper nouns. And we have covered most of these the grammar portion in our videos. If you are interested to learn them, you can really check them out in IELTS Corner playlist. For writing and speaking, what is the most important? Your tenses are really important, because they actually tells the reader and your examiner while you are speaking that what time you are talking about. Tenses are the main thing that reflects that you are talking about the present, past or future, or just general thing. Then countable and uncountable noun. Start practicing these all grammar things in order to make yourself better and your English better, because if these basic things are clear in your head, then you are going to easily understand the format, and definitely your bands will be good enough to achieve your targets. So let's firstly talk about here about our writing module in 2023. Is there anything different? No, there is nothing different. Just need to keep this clear that for academic IELTS and for general training IELTS, there is definitely a clear difference for task 1. That for academics, task 1 is all about the graphs, the diagrams, the bar chart. Anything can come up, and or a combination of these can come up, and you have to write a report for 150 words at least, or you have to write more than 150 words, but at least 150 words should be there. And for general training, task 2 is about letter, formal letter, semi-formal or informal letter. Any of these 3 types can come, and you have to write same 150 words, because the duration of the exam is the same. So for the task 2, the task 2 is actually clearly same for both, for academics and for general training, but the topics are slightly different, because in academics they are more like educational topics, but for general training there are more journal topics, like daily topics we discuss, the general knowledge topics, and not very technical questions comes for general training. And you have to know that you have to write at least 250 words or more than 250 words in order to achieve the task response. Let's move forward towards the listening. In IELTS listening, there is no difference between academics and general training IELTS. Both are consistent of 4 sections, where the first 2 are conversation, that are concerned with social needs, and the next 2 are concerned with the situation more closely to the education. Each of these would be for 3 minutes long, and it could be a monologue or a conversation dialogues between 2 people or 4 people. The candidate can only listen it only once. Once means once. There is no repetition. There is a lot of misconception that it can repeat. There will be repetition. So no, there is no repetition for listening. The audio will only played once for you, and you have to listen it carefully and answer it out. And answer the various questions. At least 40 questions are there, like multiple choices, short answer type, or the sentence completion, flow chart, these kind of questions, map, diagram, anything can come up, but not like anything exceptional. The most we have in the Cambridge books, the test we have available. You just need to practice these tests to understand the whole format of IELTS for listening. Let's move forward for IELTS reading in 2023. Firstly, let's discuss the difference between academics reading and journal training reading. In academics reading, the texts are lengthy, the passages are lengthy, and there are very educational articles available for the test, and they are kind of difficult to understand for general students or for general but for general training there are magazine pamphlets and very advertisements. The passage 1 is easy, passage 2 is kind of moderate, there is nothing difficult, but for the passage 3 you have to be ready, that can be little difficult. So in the both for academics and for general training, there will be 3 passages and 40 questions you have to answer within 60 minutes. And there is nothing very complicated in this test, it's just you need to understand how to manage the time and how to answer them correctly. I'm really sorry for the fly. Let's move forward towards understanding IELTS syllabus 2023 for speaking. Let's discuss it. So for the speaking module, the module is consist of a structured like interview. It's kind of an interview between you and the examiner, and it's kind of divided into 3 sections, you can say. The first 5 minutes examiner is asking you the general questions all about you. What's your name, what's your background, from where you come, what kind of hobbies you have, your work, or you're a student, you live in a house or a flat, and all about your house, what you do in a day, what's your daily routine, like these kind of topics comes in. And then in the following that examiner will provide you a cue card or a flashcard, you can say, where there will be a question, and the examiner will give you a time of 1 minute where you have to write down anything like keywords to just clear your thoughts regarding that topic, and you have to talk about specifically on that topic for 2 minutes at least. Then in the last part, in the final part, in the final section, the examiner will ask you some question related to the cue card or some general topics. So it will be like a continuation of the cue card sometimes, but sometimes examiner flips the questions, or your like it's not about the examiner and you, it's about what kind of a question paper you have got for your test. So I hope this video helps you out to understand the whole 4 modules of IELTS, specifically in 2023. There is nothing changed till now. We are still hoping that we get the single take in Pakistan, as many of other countries have just begun with the single module take, where you just need to take a single module which you want to improve, which is actually helpful for so many instead of taking the whole exam again. I hope this video helps you out. The fly is very irritating, but what to do? We are having summers in Pakistan, so these are the perks. Enjoy it. Till we meet again in another video, don't leave without subscribing our channel if you're new and you're interested to join our academy and study along with us and practice IELTS specifically. You can join us with a minimum fee, and we'll provide you the available slot for you. Till we meet again, take care. Allah Hafiz.